you been searching for one of the best priced brand new 5-bedroom homes in the Reno area? If so, you're going to want to check out this 5-bedroom home by D.R. Horton in the Lemmon Valley area. This home is called the Yosemite and it's 2311 square feet and it starts right around $540,000. If you're new to the channel, my name is David Tully and I'm your go-to resource for Reno, Sparks, and Northern Nevada real estate. If you're thinking about buying, selling, investing, or relocating to Reno and you need some help, all my information is down below. So you're probably wondering where Arroyo Crossing is located, and it's located in the Lemmon Valley area, right off of Military Road. You're only gonna be about 3 to 5 minutes away from 3 different grocery stores, including Smith's, Walmart, and even Grocery Outlet. You also have some fast food in the area, like Jim Boy Tacos and Qdoba. I think there's even a T-Mobile and Verizon store just around the corner. And if you wanna drive up to Stead, you can get a few fairly good Mexican restaurants and even a Mexican bakery, which my wife and I like to enjoy on occasion. And if you want to drive to the Golden Valley area, you can find another grocery store, a post office, and some more restaurants and bars. So overall, I'd say it's a fairly convenient area. And if you want to get to downtown Reno, I'd say you're about 15 to 20 minutes away. All right, this is the Yosemite floor plan at Arroyo Crossing by D.R. Horton in Lemmon Valley. This home has 5 bedrooms, 3 full bathrooms, a loft, and a 2-car garage. And this home starts right around $540,000. I recently had a client close on a home in this community, this specific home, and in the Sparks area, and my clients absolutely love it. So one thing to know about D.R. Horton homes is what you see is what you get. Minus this wood paneling, this is just a designer item. This is not an item they actually offer. They could probably give you a recommendation of somebody who did it, but they will not actually do it. And then also, if you like this specific home color, but maybe you don't like the countertop color, unfortunately, you're gonna have to pick a different lot because you can't choose any of the items in the home. So this specific home has this very neutral LVP flooring, which looks nice. Then you have this standard eggshell or knockdown texture, which pretty much every builder has as a standard. Slight open area right next to the secondary bedroom. And then all the bedrooms and the loft area are going to be carpet, but all of the wet areas and downstairs great room are going to be LVP. So as you can see right here, this color of the wall also would be white. It's just, like I said, another designer item. And it looks like you got a queen size bed in here with 2 end tables. You could for sure fit a king size bed in here. It'd be a little tight. You know, you got to do what you got to do. Here's another view of the room. I'd say this is probably like a 10 by 12 room. Not a bad size. And it's always nice to have a bedroom downstairs on a 2-story, in my opinion. And you got a slight walk-in closet here. And just down the hall, to the right, you're gonna have a full bathroom, which is really, really nice. Once again, that same LVP flooring here. You got the Pietrafina countertops, maple cabinets. And then right here, you're gonna see a shower stall with an insert, so very easy to maintain. Don't really have to caulk anything, so it's very, very durable. And right over here is gonna be that nice closet, or what I like to call a Harry Potter closet. And then right over here is gonna be your smart panel. This is where your AT&T or Spectrum guy or girl is gonna install your modem or router. And then there is a light here, but not over here. So it's gonna get a little dark, but you got some decent storage space there. As you come down the hall, you can see the nice open kitchen area. You got quartz countertops, maple cabinets, and then some things to budget for when buying a brand new home are gonna be your washer, dryer, and fridge. Another big one's gonna be window coverings, vertical blinds, and then the biggest item when buying a brand new home, other than the actual cost of the home and down payment and closing costs, is going to be your backyard landscaping. So this is just to give you an idea. This is a pretty good sized lot in my opinion. Might be slightly larger than some of their lots they have here. And then right here in this rocky area, you will have a fence separating it. And I know in some states they make you pay for the fence, but the builder provides a fence here and that is included. And then we'll give you an idea what this yard looks like from the corner. All right, so as you can see, it's a pretty good size. And then also keep in mind, if you were to get this same exact lot but it had a bigger single story, then, you know, that single story is gonna have a bigger footprint on the lot and you would have slightly less backyard. So keep that in mind. You know, if a backyard's a super important feature for you and you're comparing a 1 and 2 story home. Once again, we're back in the kitchen, quartz countertops. You got a nice gas stove and a Whirlpool built-in microwave. Got your dishwasher here, and you got a nice big open great room. So as you can see, you got plenty of room for a 6-person dining table. You could probably get away with a table that's slightly bigger, but I think a 6-seater here works perfectly. And then you got 3 nice bar stools here. And plenty of space for a nice sectional. TV's a little small in my opinion, but this is probably a 65. Could probably get away with an 85 in this area. And then right over here, this wood paneling is not something D.R. Horton does, so keep that in mind. You're gonna have that standard eggshell or knockdown texture here. And then right over here next to the fridge is gonna be your pantry area. Not too big. I personally would like something a little bit bigger, but certainly doable. You could put some sort of hangers or shelving in the coat closet area for some additional pantry. I've seen a lot of people do that. I'm gonna take you upstairs. You got carpet. Then we're gonna take you right into the beautiful loft. Look at that beautiful loft. Awesome area for kids, maybe a work from home area or even a media room. So you can see that's a pretty big couch. Got plenty of room here for an entertainment center and a nice big TV. And then that loft also has a pre-wire for a light or a ceiling fan. And here we are in the master bedroom. Like I said, in the loft and in the upstairs areas, you are gonna have carpet in the bedrooms, but this is a massive primary bedroom. Got a nice king size bed here, 2 big end tables, and then same thing, this wood paneling is not included, but it is a nice feature if you want to add that. You can see you just got plenty of space for a nice accent chair, accent piece, plenty of room for a bigger dresser, you know, nice mirror art piece and a big TV. Got a nice art piece on that wall as well. And here you got the primary bathroom. Got that same LVP flooring. Got a little area over here if you want to put a little desk or seating area for your wife to put makeup on. I think my wife would really like that. And you got your dual vanities here with Pietrafina countertops. And then you got your shower stall here. No tub, unfortunately, in the master, but you know, most people I know don't even really use tubs anymore. And when I had a tub for 5 or 6 years, I don't think I used it once, so. Your toilet area over here, same LVP, and then you got a nice walk-in closet in the primary bedroom. Plenty of space here. My wife might even give me that section. All right, let's take a look at the other secondary bedrooms. So you will get a doorbell in the front, and then you have a Honeywell smart thermostat, so you can hook it up to an app on your phone and control it wherever you are in the world, as long as this is connected to Wi-Fi or wireless network. Over here, you got that same LVP flooring in this secondary bathroom, dual vanities, and you got a tub shower combo here, which is one of those inserts, but very, very easy to maintain. And you got a linen closet right here. Just across the way, you got another secondary bedroom. This looks like a queen size bed or slightly smaller. You could for sure fit a king size bed in here if you'd like. Got 2 good size end tables. I'll give you another view of the room. Got a dresser and, you know, plenty of space for a TV here, but you could for sure fit a king size bed in here if you'd like, but it would be a little tight. And you got a pretty standard closet setup here. Another secondary bedroom here. You could for sure fit a king size bed, but you'd probably want to maybe max put a queen size bed in here. I always love seeing kids' rooms like this. I got an 18-month-old son. And then same thing with the paint on the wall. It wouldn't be that color. It would be that standard white. And you got a standard closet set up here. And then here's the laundry area. Washer dryer is not included. And then this is a gas dryer setup. It doesn't look like there's 220. And this is gonna be your last secondary bedroom, which is a fairly decent size. I would say this is a queen or slightly smaller bed. You got 2 end tables here. Kind of the same comment. You could fit a king size bed in here, but a queen size bed would probably be best. Here's another view of the room with the dresser. Got room for your TV on the wall. And then your closet will be slightly bigger. This is because they have a construction office and some extra venting in the garage, but just keep that in mind. Hey everyone, I hope you enjoyed this walkthrough of the 5-bedroom Yosemite plan at the Arroyo Crossing community by D.R. Horton. One of the best parts about D.R. Horton is that they offer amazing incentives. If you use their in-house lender, they offer $5,000 towards your closing costs, and they even sometimes have red tag events where they drop prices and give you even more closing cost money. They're currently offering a 4.99% rate with an FHA or a VA loan, and a 5.5% conventional rate. The HOA for Arroyo Crossing is $68 a month, and what you get for this is going to be common area maintenance and a park in the area. If you're thinking about buying, selling, investing, or relocating to Reno, Nevada, I'd love to help. All my information is down below.